Hello everyone, Pally here, and welcome back to Deadlock. In today's video, we are going to be showing off Dynamo for the very first time on our channel. When I was originally looking at the Deadlock roster, like just booted the game up, never played it at all, didn't understand how items change stuff, I saw Dynamo's kit, and I was like, that's a support. Why would I want to play that? I completely disregarded him. And that was so naive. That was absolutely wrong. Dynamo is, like, he does have a heal ability, and his ult is a big suck-in. It's like a Zarya ult, but around me instead of on the ground. And he is so incredibly strong at just brawling and existing. As you just saw there, versus the enemy team's Abrams, he walked up and he learned a lesson. My 3 ability is the Rejuvenating Aurora, which I can use to heal up not only myself, but my allies as well. That gets really good once it's maxed up. My 1 ability is called Kinetic Pulse. It's a stomp on the ground that sends enemies flying. It only has 1 charge, and it has a pretty hefty cooldown, but it is my goal to get a 2nd point into that as soon as I can. We have only 1 ability point right now. Enemy teams lining up for me. Let's see if we can kill Abrams again. I basically have a combo I use over and over and over versus adversaries. I walk up and I stomp, and they get flown up into the air. Then I ready up a charged punch and hit them with it. When they're running away, we just shoot them. And Dynamo's so good at trading with everyone. Oh my God. It's been so addicting. It's gonna be hard for me to go back to other characters. I really do feel that way. I don't know if Abrams thought I was running in to kill him there, but he just stood still, let me shoot him. He did try to block a parry. Abrams, just because you like to punch things doesn't mean I'm going in right then, my dude. We're going to unlock our 2nd ability now, which is kind of a short-range teleport. I think the lore is we're condensing ourselves to the size of an atom, which is pretty cool. And then we can't be damaged while we are that atom, and we reappear after a short duration. Once we up our heal, we can actually use that while we're immune to damage as well, which is super-duper good. I'm going to grab High Velocity Magazine. I'm also going to grab Close Quarters and Headshot Booster. I want to trade aggressively into these enemies. But Dynamo, more so than most other characters, I find I play him a lot like a hybrid. I feel like if you want your gun damage to be really good, you also need some ability stuff to make them really good. And I'm going to show you what I've learned today. Yeah, I hope it makes sense. This is the last thing I need to do before leaving for my wedding. I am so fucking stressed, so hopefully this turns out okay. Hopefully we are coherent. The enemy team's Abrams is sitting behind the barrels. We'll just get some sneak headshots off in there for that. When he dips into the smoke, I was going to try to go in with a heavy melee of my own, but unfortunately that didn't quite work out. I am healing up our Wraith at the moment, but taking a lot of damage from these guys. Bruh. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm fine. If Great Talon continues to chase, I might be in trouble, but it looks like they are not. I'm going to hang out with my healing minion and try to kill theirs. They got me. Unfortunate. I guess I was not okay. Never underestimate Great Talon damage. That's what we learned early on in this game. So now that I basically have my gun damage set in there ready to go, I'm going to start to work on my ability damage a little bit more. Picking up an extra charge means I now have 2 charges of my Kinetic Pulse. And as you can see, if I get 1 more ability point, we're going to deal 30% more weapon damage to any enemies that we hit with R1, which is quite a substantial buff for the combo where we stomp someone and then punch them and chase them down. Enemy Great Talon is in the skies while they don't have cover. Let's land those headshots. We could definitely take advantage of that. Our Wraith teleported away. I'm going to try to heal her up and make sure she's all right, but Great Talon is always watching. If Abrams wasn't there, I could 100% kill this Great Talon right now. With Abrams moving up, we just need to be a little bit more careful. I'm going to try to kill their healer minion first. Great Talon is in the skies once again, and we're just going to keep peppering them while they're doing that. My heal is not quite ready yet, but my 1 is finally available. So let's just line of sight these guys. If they move up at all, we are going in really aggressively with our 1 into a melee and then shooting them down. The Wraith is returning to us right now and is going to be jumping in on these enemies, hopefully, because they are kind of low. Great Talon's back in the sky. Wraith is here, and she is shooting them. That's what I like to see. I do find myself struggling on Dynamo in the early game, but after I get a couple levels and a few items in me, all of that really starts to change quite rapidly. Wraith getting charged into the enemy team's fortifications and then completely blown up. At least I can deny some of her souls that were going to be wasted there. Oh, I didn't know about that interaction. If I'm rooted, I actually cannot teleport away. That was pretty good. Great Talon kill there. Enemy team is 2,000 gold ahead of us, too. So they're working together quite well, and it's starting to show. Blue Tower is being melted. But don't worry, this is just the laning phase. And I found that on Dynamo, if I am persistent, I am much better off. Like my tower and my tower's going to die anyway by the end of this game. Who cares? They haven't killed it yet, though. So let's not discount it. I do have my ultimate ability as well. I'm going to kick after the enemy team's Great Talon and just try to pressure them a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I do think the charge from our Abrams has already been used. Maybe that heal was a bit of an overkill there. I have stamina, so I'm actually thinking about committing to just running it down here. We did push the lane back all of the way. Wraith is standing off to the side, still at full health. I do have a decent amount of money I kind of want to spend, but let's pepper some damage into these guys if we can. Abrams has a lot of regen, but Great Talon, every fucking shot we land seems to really be sticking on Great Talon. Abrams jumping in. We're going to throw him into the air with our one and just teleport back. We are totally fine. Again, I've never seen that interaction earlier of being rooted out of my ult before. That was kind of scary. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy Bullet Lifesteal. I normally wait for Leech, but I want to trade into these guys. I want to trade into a bit more. So every time I shoot, we're going to be healing up a little bit, and hopefully we can pressure them back quite well with this little bit of extra sustain. Abrams is going in. We're throwing him into the sky, and he is ulting. I'm going to teleport with my 2 to counter the ult damage, which was actually beautiful. Very pleased with that. I do have my heal ready to go again. Wraith can move up now. And I am being very aggressive versus the Great Talon because they should not live through that. There is no excuse. And then all we have to do is teleport out. I'm going to go ahead and ult the enemy team's Abrams. Hopefully our Wraith does some damage. It wasn't much. Wraith, shoot him. Fucking shoot him. He's almost dead. Just shoot. Just literally hold down left click, Wraith. Hold down left. Ah, he's healing behind the side now, Wraith. Yeah, teamwork could be going a little bit better here in the blue lane. I'm not gonna lie, could be going a little bit better. Wraith is moving in now, but Great Talon's already reemerged, so we're gonna try to get some big damage on Great Talon, so they're gonna be forced back to the base pretty quickly. Great Talon tried to do a point-blank ult on me, and still didn't die. Mirage is in here trading. There we go. Great Talon is down. Mirage did go down. Abrams is still brawling behind the sign somehow. This is the longest fight of my life. We parried. So now we punch. The longest reload that's ever been. No! Don't you fucking dare! Don't you fucking dare! I'm immune! And I'm stopping! And I got it! Yes! 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 Oh my god. That was so stressful. That was... Let's get Spirit Boots, let's get extra stamina, and I'm going to help myself to... Spirit Armor, probably, in this game. We need to heal up before I move back in. Let's put points into my 3. That's going to be the next thing we scale up. We do have some extra regen from some of my items, but it's not going to be anything too crazy. We are pretty vulnerable here. Wraith decided not to return to my lane, which is kind of unfortunate. She's gone off to the green lane, but I hope that works out for her. 4 seconds until my combo's really ready. What is he doing up there? Brother? What are you gonna heavy punch me? Man, I am just pushed back. I'm trying to 1v2 here to the best of my ability. I'm gonna ping that I need help again and hope that we get some. Abrams is at least low on the far side. If he charges in on me, I'm screwed. Mirage is here, so I'm going in on Great Talon, throwing them into the air, hopefully, but no, that wasn't me that threw them. I'm muting some of the damage from Blue Hellboy as we try to dodge the aerial view of Great Talon. Mirage is in and doing some damage, but unfortunately, all of my shit is on cooldown, and I'm not being very helpful at the moment. He is still being chased as Abrams goes into the jungle area to get this kill. He charged into me and then went for the very heavy melee execute. Did not get it, but did take me down in the jungle. I couldn't run away anymore. As of right now, we are 5-3-0. Our Wraith who swapped lanes is 0-3-1. I hope that picks up for her. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a little bit more sufficient. We are going to get Mystic Burst. We're also going to get Mystic Reach. Improved Reach on my 1 just allows me to chase after enemies and catch them even easier. So this is kind of my baseline. This is what I tend to build. I wouldn't say every game, but most games. The gun leech is a little early for me. I usually just wait for the 6,300 leech, so I'm getting both off of spells and my bullets as well, but we didn't do that this game. Enemy Team 7 is stunning me with his first thing, so we now know he doesn't have his stun. Did he decide to back up? Because if so, I'll just eat this whole lane. That's fine for me. Mo and Krill and our team picks up their 4th kill. They're on a streak. That sounds pretty good. Hey, bud. So we just hit him with 1. Follow it up with another. I'm going to ult him as well just to make sure he does not get away. And then light melees. We got it. Is that a very long cooldown to pick up 1 kill? Yes. Would I do it again? Abso-fucking-lutely. If I can get someone out of the match, that means I'm getting ahead of them in the match. We are going to save our next ability points for my 3 so we can heal some more with it. It's going to be a minute until that's online. The damage we're doing on the walker here is pretty good, though. Minion wave was pretty much eaten. I have a backup minion wave coming in behind me now. I imagine 7's going to be returning pretty soon, but we're 2,000 gold up on 7 right now. And he already used his ult, so all things considered, I don't have too much to actually be worried about. As he returns, we're just going to make him feel bad for returning. That's the plan. Make him feel like he made the wrong decision. Do it again. Melee me again. Now, unfortunately, I am waiting on minions to finish off this bad boy. The enemy team is not rotating to me, though. Great Talon just died in blue lane, so there's a fight there. And I seem to mostly be okay. Oh, it's almost dead. Did he clear the lane with that? Bro, 7 clears the lane so fast. Okay, we're going to break line of sight and start to heal. I hope he comes around the corner to chase me. I hope he's feeling adventurous. Looks like he is a little bit. Wait, he is a lot. Wait, what? I can immune the stun with the teleport? Is he still here? I should have held on to that one just for when I was coming around the corner. I actually could have nailed him with it. There is still a fight going on in blue, and they managed to take down the enemy team's blue Hellboy. I'm very happy with that. We're also getting 3,000 gold under our belt, which is pretty good. I have put my 5th point into my 3. Now we are even more capable of trading into enemies. I can cast on the move and do other things while I'm healing. And I can even teleport and still get that healing coming into me. It's super duper good. I want to kill building. Why is this so hard? I mean, the stun? I couldn't! I don't know why! He's ulting. I'm line of sight. I'm fine. Oh, that hit. We chase. Very good damage. Bro, look how long it took him to heal all of that back up. Now, granted, my cooldowns don't really support this kind of play style. Let me go back and get some money, because I can't even clear the lane fast enough to get in there and stop him from pushing back into me. Easiest way for me to get money is to go back to this shop because he never pushed down this tower. We're going to pick up a rapid recharge in the spirit tree. That's going to give me improved cooldown reduction on anything that has a charge. And because we already had 1 extra charge on our 1, we now have 2. I see a fight happening over here that I would like to be a part of. Beat Boop's coming in on it as well. And the hooks are already flying. That means they're not going to be hooking me. 10 seconds left until my ultimate is ready. And we have arrived. Hi, Abrams. Hey, bud, you remember me? He's ulting. Is he coming back down? He did, and I immuned it again. Trying to kick him into the air. That didn't quite work. I could have potentially ulted to save our fire hands there. I don't know if that's really worth. Oh, bro, he came around that corner hot. He was ready. He was very ready. Nice sleep, Haze! Oh, this is getting a little awkward, Haze. Haze! Haze, don't you fucking leave! Haze! Is she shooting? Okay, she got it. All right. I don't feel too bad. I don't feel too bad. How many deaths do we have? 4 at the moment. Still leading the team on kills, which is kind of surprising. This Mo and Krill is 6-0 though. And this guy's macroing. This guy's playing out of his mind. We're gonna play around this guy if we can. To make our damage even better, I'm gonna pick up an item called Quicksilver Reload, and I'm going to imbue that onto my 1. Now we deal a bit more extra damage when we stomp someone, and it's going to reload my guns so I can continue to put damage into our targets. And this is probably where I'm gonna stop on Spirit for a little bit. We're gonna go back to our gun damage now. Mo and Krill, are they farming? What are they doing? 7, Bebop, and Great Talon are in blue lane right now, so this is the easiest snipe on a building we've ever seen. In fact, Mo and Krill can move up here no problem and just kill it himself. Now we're looking like we have a pretty good flank on the right lane. I'm going to start putting my points into my ultimate now. If we max that out, it actually starts to strip percent health away from anyone trapped inside of my ultimate. And because I'm roaming around the map a lot more now too, I want to be able to get even more mobility if that's possible. They're off to my side and luckily didn't see me. I'm going to avoid them for a moment as we get back in front of the walker. I'll try to hold down the ground right here. Hitting the menu way with that mostly just to slow it down. Going immune. Little early actually. I could do a bit better with that B-boop damage. Holy fuck! Rooted in the walkway inside of the 7 ult as well. 7 is going to take down this walker by electrocuting everything in range. And that walker dies instantly. So much for my defense. Wraith is starting to show up to the party, but not really shooting back enemy heroes just yet. Wraith does have Chain Lightning online, and it does look like it's ripping down the lane. Mo and Krill going up on the front line is rooted just like I was. That's why I couldn't leave. That was Great Talon that did that. Mo and Krill now moving into melee range. Manages to take down the enemy team's Bebop. Great Talon's in the air above him, and it looks like he's using his mobility just to stay alive. Hayes actually picked up the kill on Great Talon while they were in the air, which is phenomenal. Fantastic. I can speed up, catch the green wave here so it doesn't push too far, and then rejoin our teammates wherever they happen to be pushing. It's looking like they're going for the blue walker right now, and I would love to back them up. Using my stomp as often as I can now. We're not super worried about the cooldown, especially because we have the extra charge. I would really like to get another mobility item. Mo and Krill's running the urn right now. I totally believe in their ability to do this. Also, Mo and Krill is super duper fast. So I am going to buy Majestic Leap, and we're going to put that on our control. Now, not only does that give us more HP, but it allows me, if I haven't taken damage for a few seconds, to basically fly up into the air, get a bird's eye view of what's going on, and potentially flank behind our enemies without them even knowing we were there in the first place. Hayes is in the blue lane, does have her ult, and the enemy team is starting to move in. Mo and Krill are moving this way as well, so we can just kind of sit right here. If we see them move up at all... Oh, Mo and Krill's in, so I'm in, dude. Let's do it. I'm in. Let's do it. Ulting Bebop so he can't run away. We caught him on the corner, and we took him down. Great Talons to our left. We know that already, and if they go this way, they're not going to fucking leave. They actually managed to flank around to the side. I'm going up, and tried to... Oh, God. Oh, it's a lot of damage. I tried to interrupt that. I can definitely interrupt it with my ult. So if I jumped in right there and I had my ult, I could channel him out of the sky. But I don't know if my 1 is enough to do it. I don't think my 1's a stun. I think it's just a knock-up, so I don't think that would be enough. The enemy team has mostly persuaded me to leave this fight, but I'm still keeping an eye on Mo and Krill. They're full health, and if I can help out, I want to. It looks like 7 is the only person still here. That big ult of his is a massive deterrent. So now that it's down, he's actually a bit more vulnerable now. I have a heal, and I'm going to give it to Mirage, who's been sitting behind this cover. Okay, we're going immune. 2 damage. Dashing out. Dash out. Oh, God, using my teleport there. Looks like Blue Hellboy might actually be chasing after me, but he landed on Mirage instead. I'm going to kick that wave to give him a little bit of cover, and now we see the B-boop ult going out, and I don't want to fuck with that. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, I fucked with it. I fucked with it, dude. I fucked with it too much. Hayes is back on the field and is almost ready with her ultimate. I was going to say walking into that many people might be a bit scary for her. But I think she could do this. Oh, especially with Mo and Krill going in on the front line. Does she have a sleep dart ready? Oh, they don't even need it. Mo and Krill now on an 11 kill spree. Gets pulled in by the beep boop and then pushed away. We do see our Wraith going in with big damage. Tried to cycle over to her in time to see that, but unfortunately I was a little bit too late. With Mo and Krill pushing down that walker, Infernus is now swapping over to our left lane to make sure that doesn't continue pushing. Let me get, improved spirit armor would be good. We can do that soon. So, Mo and Krill is backing up. Wraith has pushed all the way up to the tier 2s, and it looks like she's in a bit of nasty business right now. I'm a little low on money. I'm not farming the map as much as I normally do. This is kind of a weird feeling. I've also died more than I normally do, so I've been out of the rotations a bit more than normal. Hayes is still continuing to rotate around. It looks like our Wraith is getting bullied. I don't think I can get there in time if they're actually chasing. Oh, and they are actually chasing. Great Talon is holding on to... That wasn't their ult, right? Hey, Great Talon, how much damage do I do to you now? Do you think it's enough? Oh my god, the Mo and Krill ult as well. That guy was screwed. Great Talon tried to put a trap down thinking I was chasing in their footsteps, but no, we were actually a little off to the side. I think we surprised them. They weren't expecting any more help coming in on Wraith. And oh my god, the best news possible. Wraith managed to get out. She's safe. There's team fight happening in the lane next to us, so we're just gonna hop over this, put a point into our ult as well, and we're basically here ready to fight. Is that Hayes underneath us? Where's this going? Abrams is down beneath us? It looks like this is a 2v1. Oh no! The enemy team's Ivy was there. We showed up just in time to help out and take down the enemy Abrams before he finished off our Hayes. And now that we have some time on the map, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna push. If they're not paying attention to their blue lane, I certainly will. And to be honest, our gun damage isn't that bad, so I can do some pretty decent damage to that thing. Great Talon is already back up and alive and well with only $13,000 in their pocket. I'm gonna ride the blue line back to the base, and as we are why'd you get off? I wasn't hit, I would have been stunned. Why'd you get off? I do have a teammate nearby. At least I thought I did. We're going to teleport to dodge the stun on Seven's ability there. I'll ult that to stop him from channeling. Hopefully our Wraith is still nearby. Nice! Wraith managed to finish off the target. And all we were there was patient. That's literally it. We were just waiting for stuff to happen the way we wanted it to happen. Great Talon in the air now. We're dealing lots of damage to him. Longest reload of my life. But we fucking got it. And now you know what we're gonna do now that 2 members of the enemy team are fucking dead? We're gonna push this... Hello? We're gonna push this lane down. He like traced me with that charge. Unfortunately, Beep Boop showed up and is bullying our Wraith a little bit. I cannot afford to stay and help, unfortunately. Because I want to roam around the map more, I probably should have gotten this earlier. Enduring speed just gives me baseline more movement speed, gives me more sprint speed as well. But I'm also going to get superior stamina here too. Because we've purchased so many green items, it's made us very, very tanky. Our gun damage is lacking behind though. Normally I don't go this tanky. I've died too much. I'm not used to having 6 deaths, so I have veered a little more into the tanky territory. Our gun damage by this stage in the game is usually fucking popping off. It's really, really fun. There is another team fight happening. Blue Hellboy got pushed into the wall. Beep Boop outside gets pushed into the air. And we managed to chase down an Ivy who's now trying to run away from us. I can't believe that didn't hit. My stomp resets my ammo capacity, so I was able to continue to chase after relatively well there. Friendly team is on mid-boss, and it is going down very fast. You know, if we win this game, I'm going to have to revisit this so you guys can see what my damage actually looks like. I've gotten so tanky. You need to see what the gun damage is. Basically, once you get this second charge into your 1, your gun damage kind of just takes care of itself for the rest of the game. We are eating too much of that tower damage, and Wraith is low on HP. We can heal her up relatively quickly by moving back to her. 5 seconds on my charge there. I was moving up trying to use it. Great Talon still trying to defend. B-Boob's going to be back up in just 3 seconds, and it looks like Ivy is still clearing the lane around us. Okay. Who was that? Who was that? Lady Geist. I don't know how favorably I trade here, but she has already ulted me, which is kind of good. That had to have been Abrams who was... No, that was Echo rotating in. Mirage rotating in. I juked myself. I just assumed all of the noise around me was bad noise. That unfortunately did not connect, but we are getting some chip and bullet damage in on this Bebop, and he has nowhere to go. He's in there. Guys, you okay? I'll heal you up. I would like to head over to their middle shop if I can. I do see Mo and Krill fighting off to our side. I got you, bud. Yeah, definitely did not need to ult him there, but I love the way this guy is playing. He's just securing kills left and right. Okay, let me get over to... You know what? Fuck that. Let's push. Especially with this many people on the enemy team dead. I was going to go over to the middle shop and buy, but with 5 members of the enemy team down, we're going to take advantage of that, and we're going to move in and break down their buildings. My ult is ready to go. I suppose I could interrupt that. Nah, it's not doing anything. That only hurts what's in line of sight, and we have so much coverage here, it's actually kind of fine. It's not going to last too much longer, though, and he is going to fall straight down. I was ready for it. I was ready for it. So the friendly team has managed to kill all of the barracks. The enemy patrons going down now as well. And it just so happens that we are extremely good at fighting in the pit. Especially if we get stuff like Refresher in our setup. We are extremely good at just controlling this area. Unfortunately, it looks like the enemy team started to leave the game. But I hope you guys enjoyed our first look at Dynamo. Way more than meets the eye. Like I said, I totally just assumed he was a normal everyday support, but he has potential to do anything he sets his mind to. And I think he could be one of the better duelists in the game if you build him that way. We're definitely going to make more videos about Dynamo in the future, so if you guys want to see him, make sure you are subscribed. And that's it. I'm done. I'm out. I'm leaving. I'll see you guys when I get back. Bye. Oh, that feels good.